It's happening, folks. Black Clover, after 11 years, is finally ending. At least manga-wise. The rest of the anime is actually coming out very soon. Hi guys, it's Dante from the Anime Underworld, and today I'm going over Black Clover. As of this recording, the last few chapters of this manga franchise are about to be released, and I want to look back at how far this manga has come. After 11 years, a couple of video games, and a movie, the last of the new big three has reached its conclusion. And I wanted to tell you all about how I thought about a young man who wanted to marry a nun, become the supreme general of an army, all while yelling like a goat possessed by a demon. This is technically my first Black Clover video, and if you like what I have to say, give this video a like, hype this up. And once the anime comes back, we'll be out with more Black Clover material for you fans. But stick around for other material this channel has to offer coming out in the future. In order for this overall review to work, we're going to talk about this series' hook. What worked, what didn't work, all leading up to the final conclusion with a score out of 10. Keep in mind, if you're not up to date with Black Clover, with the anime or the manga, spoilers are ahead. So don't say I didn't warn you. Now, where to start with this review? The beginning of Black Clover had an epic introduction. A freaking kaiju-sized demon with 3 eyes got the Vlad the Impaler treatment by this series' Hokage. Wizard King. Yeah, Wizard King. Setting up the franchise as a magical series that focuses on 2 nobodies from the sticks, Yuno and Asta. You probably know this by now of what these two are like and about. A duo of friendly rivals who both want the title, where one of them is more skilled and naturally talented, while the latter is forced to work harder to achieve the same goal. Where Yuno gets everything easily handed to him via natural talent and good luck, Asta sadly has to achieve it through back-breaking hard work and suffering to achieve the same dream. He might be the only person in his world incapable of performing magic, but he has a power to get the job done. And that is anti-magic, a black energy to cancel and destroy all forms of magic. With the body of a Spartan on steroids and the power to erase all magic from existence, everyone in Hodge Village should be very lucky that Asta did not become a villain. That would have been very bad, especially for Sister Lily. I've read those fanfics. With the help of their friends in the hands of fate, fighting through terrorists, nobles, and demons in order to become the Wizard King. That's the bones of the series, but where's the meat? Where's the good part? After all, this is one of the most popular anime and manga of the current generation. I'd argue that Black Clover has a lot of high points with arguably a few sensible and reasonable low points. One of Black Clover's main high points is its magical world building. The magic system of Black Clover takes some points from the magic systems of Fairy Tail and Naruto, becoming a magical world where people can use a diverse array of magical styles with attributes they inherit from their parents or by artificial means, via science or demonic possession. Unlike Fairy Tail, where everyone can learn a certain kind of magic if they put in the hard work and effort, Black Clover mages are limited to one specific magical attribute, one inherited from their parents, or they somehow develop their own unique magical attributes. Attributes like water, earth, fire,
air,
no, wind. But those are the basic elements. We also got lightning, swords, mercury, light, poison, plant, poisonous plants, blood, mirrors, keys, hair. You get it. The mages of this world can inherit their own or a more unique magical attribute. But to ensure that not every mage is the same, it's not what you've got, it's how you use it. For example, these two lovely ladies are both fire magic users, but one prefers to use fire reinforcement magic, going for stronger and hotter attacks, while the latter prefers to use fire healing and fire compound magics to fight and protect the innocent. While one fights stronger and harder, the other decides to fight more caring and intelligently. This magical system allows different mages the chance to display various other spells with their own unique style and twist. Plant healing, smoke weakening, fire spirit, lightning creation, poison curse, or whatever the hell this is. A character can help and fight differently. And when a magic attribute or magic class is rare, it's rare. It's not like Fairy Tail when lost magic is just being handed out around like it's freaking candy. Whether your magic is affiliated with the demonic realm or the divine spirits, when it's rare, it's rare. Which brings me to another high point of this franchise in terms of world building, it's society. Now everyone, except Asta, might have magic, but that doesn't mean that this is a magical world where everyone is equal. They're all separate and not equal. There is a class supremacy issue in the world of Black Clover. The rich, possibly inbred, nobles with their large mana levels and privileges, while they look down on the lowly, pathetic commoners who farm their food and die for their wars. Oh god, I'm suddenly a communist. It's a pretty cutthroat society. Some characters in this story are nobles. Maybe not royal nobles, but nobles nonetheless, who got crapped on by other nobles and taken advantage of. When their power and status is gone, they will immediately backstab you. Heck, it's not just nobles who mock those lower than them, even peasants do it to themselves. In the world of Black Clover, power is everything. And there's no one lower on the power food chain than Asta, the punching bag of punching bags. I guess they do this just to make themselves feel better and ignore the fact that they have pretty crappy lives, but that won't help them with the reality of things. As cruel as it is, it's actually a benefit to those born without noble privilege. It aids the core theme of this franchise. Through hardship and dedication, no matter the status, no matter the gender, no matter your advantage, you can achieve great things, no matter what others might tell you. Our boys can only achieve their dream of becoming the Wizard King by joining, of course, the Magic Knights. In order to show the kingdom they got what it takes to earn the title. Where Yuno got into the Golden Dawn, which was secretly an elf revenge cult, to gain the attention needed, Asta joined the Black Bulls, the outcasts of the Magic Knights who treat each other like family. And this is exactly what Asta needed. Our anti-magic boy finally found a place where he belonged, with people who would help him grow stronger to achieve his dream, just as he would return the favor and help them break out from their shells and surpass their limits. Each supporting character got their own chance to shine with their individual personality and magical style as the series went on. Even 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 got his chance to shine in the spotlight. That's a lot of good, but didn't I mention that there were some things that didn't work with this manga franchise? Yeah, like a lot of things, this series is not perfect. It has its issues. The first issue that many fans and haters can agree on is that Black Clover has a very slow and painful beginning. This slow and painful beginning kind of made a lot of new readers drop the series before they can even get to the good stuff. It doesn't help that Asta also screams like a demonic goat about to go Super Saiyan. The next issue is that once the story got going, there are some characters and elements that either got little to late to no attention at all. Charmy is half dwarf and she can use 2 magics. Will we get to see another magical race similar to the elves? No. The Diamond Kingdom was invaded and taken over by the Spade Kingdom. Will Mars and his allies aid Asta and his allies in the Spade Kingdom invasion arc for their freedom? What do you mean they're gonna show up in the last arc at the last minute with a new Earth waifu and the Earth Spirit? Where were you when we needed you several arcs ago? Whenever Tabata brings up a good idea, character, or element, it tends to be pushed, or rather shoved, into a storage locker for later use, whether at the last minute or not at all. Now, here's the thing. I can't really blame Tabata for some of these creative decisions. Being a content creator is hard with deadlines each week. I might not have a popular manga franchise yet, but posting videos often each week is very stressful. So many nights of editing, I wanted to bang my head into a desk at 1 a.m. just to end my suffering in trying to please you people. Sorry, that kind of went dark. Yuki Tabata probably had a lot of characters, races, plot points that he wanted to include into the story, but with the constant deadline, stress, and his health issues, it forced him to cut corners with the story, and maybe he expected the anime to expand on it all later. This would lead to the biggest black eye of the franchise, the schedule shift. In 2023, to accommodate Arthur Yuki Tabata's health and family situation, Black Clover was switched from Shonen Weekly to Shonen Giga, releasing about 3 chapters every 4 months, allowing the creator to finish the series' final arc without the high pressure and strict fast-paced deadlines of a weekly serialization. The move was to allow for longer chapters and a better work-life balance for the creator. This all sounds well and good. Heck, Tabata deserves this. He's been writing the story for over a decade. Heck, Oda from One Piece has been doing this longer, and I'm still surprised that man is still sane. There are a lot of well-drawn and epic moments that give characters in the final arc their time to make one last shining stand. However, the extra pages each chapter got was little over 20 pages, which didn't feel like much when in a fast-paced action manga series. This would lead to some rather questionable moments during the endgame of the franchise, and with a long gap in between each release, the manga would be out of the public's eye for a long time. Not just with the manga chapter release schedule, but also with the anime on hiatus until the manga wraps up. It could be worse. Black Clover could get the Hunter x Hunter treatment. Yuki Tabata has spent the last 10 years trying to tell us a good story, and look at how it started. Black Clover was practically a joke when it first started out. It was mocked, ridiculed for its slow and painful start. But as the story kept going on, the more we fell in love with these characters. The action scenes are amazing. The character designs and progression got better and better. There are some issues, there are some things that I wish Tabata would include into the story. But there's a reason why Black Clover is so loved. Yeah, it's gonna have its haters, after all, you can't please everyone. But for the real fans, we enjoyed the ride. We loved every twist and turn. At moments we were scared, and other times we just cheered. And after a long ride, we can get off knowing that it was quite the journey. After a long wait, fans could finally see their favorite characters achieve their much needed happily ever after. My final score for Black Clover, 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but nothing ever is. Don't be sad that it's over. Smile that it happened. Power through the hardships, and one day you'll achieve your own dreams. This has been Dante from the anime underworld. If you love Black Clover, subscribe for more future content coming very soon. Check out the channel for other videos that you might be interested in. Once Black Clover comes back, we'll have more videos coming out as soon as possible. But for now, this has been Dante from the anime underworld, and I'll see you mortals later.